Welcome to you from the Wanda Metropolitano, this wonderful stadium newly located here in the heart of Madrid and home to Atletico Madrid since the start of the 2017 season. And here we have Atletico Madrid against Deportivo. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin shot a goal! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Atletico Madrid take the early advantage. So what now? Shapes the shoots! Back of the net!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Deportivo grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Ah, he's given it away. It's Immobile! That is wayward.
Immobile really has shown an example of why indecision is fatal.
Forward, what does he try from here? Plays it out to the flank, pumps it into the area. The shot's on! Atletico Madrid were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. Has a swing at it! The ball's loose, shoots! It just took too long getting forward.
Rudiger cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Kante gathers from the goal kick. Immobile. Well read, he sorted that out. Atletico Madrid, the most prolific team in the league this season. He's had a shot! Good clearance now, can they make something of it? Lobs it in, can he put it away? Same again, same outcome.
Atletico Madrid really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Has a hit! Goal! Atletico Madrid! And again they hit the front. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Atletico Madrid take the lead. We hit half-time, so a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Atletico Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2 goals to 1. And we're already back underway here. Deportivo seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
It's the channel. Felipe Luis tries to stroke it through. Ball's out on the left now. Muntari. Over to the left. Referee's given a throw. Deportivo look as though they're about to make a change. Deportivo opting to make a double change here. Looking for a decent point-blank header. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Has a pop! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Kante being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel...
Shoots! It's there! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
When the manager called on him, and that will be the final act. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Atletico Madrid simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Celta Vigo against Atletico Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin with big chance! Goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Celta Vigo take the early advantage. Rui Costa. And here's the chance to counter. Aimed long and Aspas! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
It so nearly came off for him.
Iago Aspas. Very nearly making something happen there. You can't keep a good man down.
Tries a through ball. Luis Suarez. Well, we've reached the halfway point of the season, and remarkably, this perfect streak is still going. It is the time when everyone starts to talk about winter. Looking to shoot! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! They have come roaring back! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Iago Aspas pushes it out wide. He's left his man. Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, his reaction to that was ultra sharp, Peter. His anticipation is in fine working order.
Looks to clip it forward. Torres plays it out to the wing. And the finish! Danger averted for now. Who's he going to play in? Is it in? And it's a goal! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
We've reached half-time. Atletico Madrid come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Shoots! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
There's a pop! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Griezmann did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Atletico Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Suarez with the ball going for goal! What about that from Fernando Torres? Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Torres was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Atletico Madrid tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Oh, almost a sixth!
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Has gone out. Back into the middle. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Aspas. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Over to the left. Has it out wide now. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. There is the final whistle. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Atletico Madrid simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
Welcome to you from the Wanda Metropolitano, this wonderful stadium newly located here in the heart of Madrid and home to Atletico Madrid since the start of the 2017 season. And here we have Atletico Madrid against Eibar. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The action has already started. The start of this match marks the beginning of the second half of the campaign. It's Piqué. Okay, breathe, and the finish! Goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Great leap! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! And they are disappearing out of sight. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top.
Can he finish? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And it's hoisted clear. Going through, tries to pick out a teammate. Who's he going to play in? Oh, he's found him in space. And that's sprayed out wide with a delicate ball. Atletico Madrid must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on a very difficult spell.
Goalkeeper's ball. Tries to dink it in. He's got away. Going for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
The final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Atletico Madrid just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Atletico Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. That's the start of the second half. Looks like a good ball through. Looking for a decent ball in. Cut out in the nick of time. Forward it goes. Tries a through ball. Now the pass. Can he score? Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. That'll be a throw-in. Foden checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Griezmann. Ibar, whose manager was the brains, shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Oh, he really wanted that.
Griezmann very nearly making something happen there. You can't keep a good man down.
Ibar have decided now is the time to make their final change. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Chip through. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Well played, he saw that coming. Goes wide. Luis Suarez. He's left his man. Atletico Madrid, as though they're about to make a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Godin tries to get it forward quickly. Cuts it out. Griezmann passes it, goes for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And that's it. Atletico Madrid claim victory here, and on balance they were worth it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Atletico Madrid simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
So before we go, many thanks to... Welcome to you from the Wanda Metropolitano, this wonderful stadium newly located here in the heart of Madrid and home to Atletico Madrid since the start of the 2017 season. And our live game is Atletico Madrid against Levante. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
So off we go then. And it's Immobile. Immobile with a delicate ball. Jamili. Just brushed off the ball there. Luis Suarez. Shot a goal! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Atletico Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Atletico Madrid take the early advantage. Played out to the wing. Drives it towards the front. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Looks like a good ball through. He's got away up to meet it. Savage tries to locate someone up front. Gets it back. 15 minutes till half-time. Steered out wide. That intervention was very necessary. Keeper goes long. Plays it out to the wing. And the shot! Nacho. Suarez has a goal! Fantastic from Immobile! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Immobile was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Atletico Madrid take a 2-goal lead and things should... That's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Atletico Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Is back underway. Oh, that's a waste. Now it's Griezmann. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Stefan Savic. Now it's Giroud. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? He's it shoots! They are rampant! The lead is 3! It is surely done!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
change that was in the offing. Last one allowed. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Giroud is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Levante, their final change. He's made good progress from a deep position. Levante keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity.
He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. They are running riot here. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Atletico Madrid totally rampant here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. All Black gets it upfield. Tries to stroke it. The shot's on! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! This is as ruthless as it gets.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Atletico Madrid tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Here's the delivery. It's come loose. And that is that. Atletico Madrid felt they had to win at home, and win they did. It is they who take the initiative and head onto opposition territory on the front foot. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. And here we have Levante against Atletico Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
As you can see, we've already started. Torres! Trying to get there. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Pushes it out wide. Tries to dink. Has a swing at it! Oh, great ball! Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to thread it through. It's Gomez! Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, those longer balls forward are definitely having more of an impact, something that should have been resorted to before now.
Shelko tries a through ball. Torres! It's a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Played out to the wing. Forward it goes. Griezmann, deftly done. Going for goal! He's scored!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological edge. And when it's one of your main men that's doing the damage, it just grows the togetherness and it grows the spirit. Atletico Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Near to half-time to give them a 1-0 lead. Gets it back. And we've reached half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Atletico Madrid leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. Atletico Madrid carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Piqué does well there, alert. It's Fernando Torres. He's in, surely! Over to the left. Gorgeous control there. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Lofted into the middle.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Cuts it out. Long and high towards the flank. It's a loose ball. So what's he planning here? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Aimed long and direct. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Mario Gomez. Looks like it's Gomez! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Griezmann passes it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He'll have a dip! Should have put that one away.
Fernando Torres getting all the congratulations, and rightly so. Going 2 down would have really hurt.
Away from immediate danger. Still on the right now. What's on? Griezmann. with the ball through. Chance! There is the final whistle. They've won at home, they've won away. A comprehensive victory for a side that has been clearly better over both legs.
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Welcome to you from the Wanda Metropolitano, this wonderful stadium newly located here in the heart of Madrid and home to Atletico Madrid since the start of the 2017 season. And our live game is Atletico Madrid against Villarreal. Well, here is a guy who needs little embellishment, voted the world's best player.
Well, listen, you just can't argue with fact, and the fact of the matter is this fella's the best footballer on the planet. I don't need to add any more, do I? It's got to be indisputable.
We have already started here. Griezmann crosses it in low. Griezmann. Who's he going to play in? He's had a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. Atletico Madrid certainly won't want to look back and dwell on that. It was a good chance, though.
Chip through, Vitolo heads it! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Yeah, this has been pretty decisive, no doubt as to who the better side is.
Tries a through ball. Forward it goes. He's got away. Oh, glorious football. And the finish!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Has gone out. Vitolo gets good distance on it. Now the pass. Honda. Vitolo. Hits one! Saved only by poor finishing.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
It's Luis Suarez. Hoists it. He'll have a dip! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's left his man. Big chance!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And it's Vitolo. Vitolo plays it out to the wing. Shot a goal! Superb goal!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological edge. And when it's one of your main men that's doing the damage, it just grows the togetherness and it grows the spirit.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up.
The first 45 minutes are up. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Reflections on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Atletico Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. The action has all... Is it in? He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Atletico Madrid got themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from...
Great leap! He will be livid with himself. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shapes to shoot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Ball's gone out of play. Villarreal, their final change. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Can he finish? They are rampant! And surely that settles it. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Massive leap! Final touch was poor.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Suarez with a delicate ball. And the ball's come out! Luis demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Coaxed out to the wing. Tries to get it forward quickly. Played out to the wing. Helps available out wide. Griezmann. Oh, and the finish! Aimed long and direct. And there goes